It's just the wave.
What up, world? It's your boy Jeff, aka Cool Boy Jeff, right here. This is the only place you can find a wave. It's the Wave 804. I got my longtime homie, man. He in the building right here. He's a good, it's a real good rapper. I was about to say good ass rapper, but he's a real good rapper. He's also a dope homie, man. He also got artists too, straight out of Richmond. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, introduce yourself, big homie.
What's up, man? Slim Truey, man. You already know Slim Gang 365, man. Catch us everywhere. Instagram, YouTube, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Slim Gang is the gang, you know. You might catch us on Instagram, Kill for Fun on Instagram,
Okay.
Moody on Instagram, Jose Santana on Instagram.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They all got some dope music, man. They just dropping stuff back to back. YouTube, Slim Gang 365. That's the page, man. I got everything on there.
Mm-hmm.
Every song pretty much that we done made is on there. The mixtapes is coming on there soon.
Mm-hmm.
We messing with Spinrilla, Mo Moody going global. He on iTunes. He out there with Boosie on stage.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we making moves, man. We making moves. Shout out to everybody out there.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. See you making moves, man. And you got your artists in place.
Yeah, man. It's just a puzzle, you know.
I feel you. And so definitely, since we just talking about a puzzle, you know what I'm saying? How did you feel about, or how did you get your pieces in so it can fit? You know what I'm saying? Because I know most of the time that you fit your puzzles, or your pieces of the puzzle, and it can go into the wrong place.
Right.
So how was you able to put the right pieces in the right place?
Well, basically, it's up to the fans, you know what I'm saying, the listeners. So we put stuff out there, different artists put stuff out there, and you catch the reaction, you know, whether it's good or bad. You know, obviously it's all about numbers. So whoever getting the most hits on, shine the most light, you know what I'm saying? And basically just pave the way, open doors. That's how we do. We do everything together. So, you know what I'm saying? If you book me, you're going to see everybody who I just named, you know what I'm saying, wherever I'm at the location or whatever, you know. So we just basically just make sure everything network. Everything is a network. You know there's nobody I know that they don't know as far as network.
Okay, so how did you end up getting one of your artists with Lil Boosie?
Well, actually we started a campaign, you know what I'm saying? It was called Moody Meets Boosie Badass campaign, you know what I'm saying? So we put that out, we put a little bit of bread behind that, you know what I'm saying? Pushing to let everybody know, like, we had videos out, blogs, you know what I'm saying? This is 50, all that. And everybody was just like, man, come on, man, Boosie, reaching out to him. And finally, somebody commented on a Facebook post and was like, man, I have to make that happen. And shout out to Carlos, man, Carlos Brown, Cortez. He hit us up, man, linked us up in Norfolk, right at the hotel. Had a show that night, rapped in front of Boosie, followed Boosie and them to the show, on stage, VIP and everything, man. Ever since then, man, when we come to VAs, to show us love, we pop out, bring a couple people, you know what I'm saying, just party and take pictures and stuff like that. It's just good for the business, you know what I'm saying?
And definitely, you know, shout out to Boosie, because Boosie is a big person that he loves to support other people. He, as far as like when I was younger in Hopewell, Virginia, him and Webby actually came through Hopewell, and I was probably, I had to be like in the 6th grade. This is when I want to say what's that Boosie Badass album, the first drop, when he came up with Set It Off. I can't remember the title of the album.
It was, okay, I don't know.
And it's gonna come to me sooner or later. But once he dropped that album and I actually seen him, I was like, yo, like this dude is like really lit. And he was the type of guy, he showed love. You know what I'm saying? He out there buying kids, you know, Huggies, you know, whatever. Like this is like just out of nowhere. And then I get to see these guys, and now to really look at them, they came a long way, man. So it's fortunate to see that too. He's blessed y'all, and he also most likely, well, I'm gonna say he shows you how that certain people, when they get up to the top, they don't never look down on other people because they want to help other people rise up. So as far as that, you get the chance to do that. How did that make you feel when you seen your artist and yourself being around somebody like him?
Well, definitely motivation, man. Motivation. Like, and Boosie basically helped us. You know, he gave us a couple words, let us know what we're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep grinding. Make sure everything business minded. You know, people around you gotta be close to you, man. They can't just be there. You know what I'm saying? And basically, you know what I'm saying, he want to link up, so we're going to probably do some music with him sometime this year, next year.
Okay.
Definitely going to do some music.
Definitely. you know, I can definitely see the excuse me saying this, I can see the new wave that's really gonna be hitting Richmond and the music that you're gonna be dropping. And since me, you've been like real close, you know, since freshman year of Virginia Union, and eventually like you had to leave. A lot of people like they feel that school, if they use school, they can get where they need to be. And I'm saying statistically that is a lie. Because you still go to school, you get your degree, and you still don't have a job, you still don't have nothing, you still be out back. So since you wasn't in school and you left, can you let everybody know how you felt at that time and what placed you to start working with music?
Well, when I first originally left school, and all my friends was back in school, okay, it's kind of hard to be like, you know what I'm saying, forget school, you know what I'm saying, I don't need school, you know what I'm saying, but I did want to be with my friends. I did like the experience. I did want the opportunities at school. But when I wasn't in school anymore, I focused on how I'm gonna get money, how I'm gonna get by, how I'm gonna start a family. You know what I'm saying? How I'm gonna get a crib. And I feel like it's a blessing that this wasn't 5 years from now. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't after I graduated. This wasn't something that I just looking past. You know what I'm saying? Because people might get caught up in school. It's just focusing on school. Like you're not focusing on work. You're not focusing on money. You're getting cent bread every day, you know what I'm saying? You got 3 meals a day that's free. So it's kind of like a reality check when you're not in school, like especially when high school over, when they say it's the real world, and it's the real world, you know what I'm saying? So pick something you're good at, pick something that you can put unlimited hours in, you're not gonna get exhausted, you know what I'm saying? So I put my music, you know what I'm saying? Put my music first, whether it's the business part, whether it's the rapping part, the beats, you know what I'm saying? Picking out songs for the mixtape, whatever it is, man, just use that as motivation, man. Definitely.
So was there anybody who influenced you to do music?
Yeah, my father.
Okay.
My father influenced me, man. When I was growing up, he had a studio in Fredericksburg.
Okay.
And came down for a summer, man. Just fell in love with it. You know what I'm saying? Recording the sounds, you know what I'm saying? Beats, yeah, it's definitely my father. Jay-Z.
Yes.
Lil Wayne, my favorite, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to him.
And definitely, you know, a lot of people praise those guys just because of how famous they are, but they don't really realize like how long it took them to get where they was. Like Jay-Z, it took him, I would say, a few years to actually like be big because he tried to other labels, and you know, him and Dame formed Rockefeller and they started making their own music. Then at first it was Cash Wins with Universal, and then, you know, Lil Wayne was depicting on whether he wanted to do music and stuff anymore, so him and Baby got together and they made their own sound. And now look how big they are. So what can you take out of that and use it for yourself?
Well, actually, out of that, I take, like, struggles in this stuff, man, is, I don't know, man, it's not a perfect world. Music is not the perfect world, you know what I'm saying? You're not shooting for the stars, basically. Like, they say you are, but you gotta know you gotta really know what you want when you're coming for this music stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's just shaky, man. It's shiesty, you know what I'm saying? Because when we first started, man, we linked up with this guy, man. We say no names, but you know what I'm saying? Basically, he was trying to steer us in the wrong direction. You know, we just found out he was kind of scamming guys, saying he was somebody he wasn't. You know, taking pictures with famous people and saying he knew him more than he did. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta watch out for people like that, man. These people snakes and they want the money. And it's a lot of money to be spent in this music.
Right, and it's a lot of money, but also if sometimes if you don't have the money, it's always of who you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's when you make these connections with these people, you know, how often do you get to utilize them, or if they get to give you like insights about what to do about this or what to do about that? Like how often does that come about?
Well, actually, people that I'm close to will help me more than the people with a big name. You know what I'm saying? Because even with the people with a big name, I could sit right here and talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Jeff the Wave, I could talk to y'all. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit of price, but it's basically just free. I could see you, and it won't be an interview. We could talk, have a regular conversation.
Great.
You know what I'm saying? But not with these guys, man. You can't have free minutes with these people. You know what I'm saying? These stars. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like how you want it. You get it how you take it. Like if you feel bad about having to spend money on getting advice from this guy that you like on Instagram with 1 million followers, then do you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just prefer to have a relationship, man. I'm not really trying to get anything from the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I just take it how it comes.
Mm-hmm. And definitely, once you get to meet these people, and don't get me wrong, I met famous people as well, but you know, what I believe, certain people, if they feel like that you have the caliber of being like a real humble person, and you put your grind to 1,000, they may look at you as a peer threat.
Right.
So in this sense, you already making music, you have your artists, and you working with people who's already famous.
Right.
And doubt that, what can you say that you thought that you needed from people who's famous, and then now you look at it as like, nah, I don't really need that. I'm kind of good where I'm at.
Basically, I was looking at the wrong people at first. You know what I'm saying? Actually, you want to think about it, a lot of people that young rappers or upcoming rappers or just fans, period, the people they look up to are rappers that's signed to other rappers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Rappers who have deals, you know what I'm saying, or they sign to major labels and stuff like that. But if you look at the rappers like Rich the Kid, you know what I'm saying, and what's his name, Chance the Rapper and stuff like that, these guys who out there making a name for themselves, like in every way of it, you know what I'm saying, Tyler the Creator type stuff. Like, he got his own camera, he got his crew of guys, like, they doing it all, they ain't worried about nothing. I think those type of people you should look at, because then the people who put their most into it, they're not working with a whole bunch of people just for the money, you know what I'm saying? So I think with me, when I was thinking about the famous people, whatever, whatnot, trying to work with them, get the features and stuff like that, I don't think it's worth it, you know what I'm saying? Because your core fan base is more important than anything else. So the people who listen to you for you, it's going to be different than the people who listen to you because they see Lil Boosie, feature Lil Boosie, you know what I'm saying? So you don't really need that because it's going to fall off. It's going to fall off. At the end of the day, your song will be hot, and you're going to be at the end.
So now that you do want to stay independent, you don't want to sign? Okay.
Nah, I don't have no signing with nobody no time soon.
That's all right, because like my favorite rapper is Nipsey Hussle, and to watch this grow from 2008 into 2018, the growth was a major change. Like when he used to ride in this white car, he had on rims. Now he got a Bentley, and you can see how hard he worked to get that. And you know, I don't know if he has a joint with another record company, but he has All Money In, and that's his. And to look at that, you know what I'm saying, it does take a lot of hard work to get there. But some people will want to sign their life away. Okay, I want a deal now, so they'll sign to a label, but then they feel like a slave because they can't put out the music that they want to do. So seeing that, and what can you say like about your music that you feel like that you're just open to do, like you don't feel a slave to nothing?
I mean, to me, I feel like to each his own, because I can understand maybe financial situations or housing or something, you know, that maybe if you had this talent, you had this gift, you know, and somebody did offer you a deal, then turning it down might not make sense to you, you know what I'm saying? But if you already had this dream, you know what I'm saying, if you already wanted this, if this was your first goal, not your second goal, you know what I'm saying, not your plan B, then I feel like you should try to go all the way with it, man. It's just like, it's like if you're a track star, you're going to take steroids or you're going to win. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about this music. So it's like passion or not, that's how I feel.
Definitely respect that. I like the analogy that you use between steroids or you really going to work out. So the biggest thing with Richmond artists, they don't really have too much support from Richmond itself. Everybody either wants to be thug, blow your top off, bang, bang, bang. They're going to use that to get their name. But some people don't feel comfortable with that because they want to be themselves, but they want to make sure they put the music out that everybody like. Do you feel like that you have problems with that?
Me, to be honest, I haven't worked with Richmond artists here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I've been out here for a little bit, but I haven't had the chance to work with any Richmond artists. When I was going to Union in 2013, I did see a Richmond artist perform at a club we was at one time, named Ed the Realist. Okay. And ironically, he was also opening up for the same show we went to with Boosie. So I feel like he's doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? But I don't see other rappers around here working together. I see everybody doing their own thing. I didn't see nobody out there with him.
Mm-hmm.
I never seen no artist shout, they're the realest out besides myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like everybody's trying to do their own thing, but I don't think that's the right way to go.
Mm-hmm.
To me, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? The producers are working with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Whoever making the beats, they're working with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So the artists need to, you know what I'm saying? If you just think about it, it's a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? You can have fans, y'all can share, y'all can swap this, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's how I feel about it. But any Richmond artists, y'all definitely hit me up, man. I'm ready to work on that.
Hey man, and I definitely respect that. So now let me know, what is the goal for 2018 for you and your artists?
This year we focused on flooding.
Okay.
We're trying to flood videos. We're trying to have most music. Like we're trying to drop the most music. We're trying to find the best blogs. You know what I'm saying? Interview sites. We're trying to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
If you do anything promotion wise, just send us all the information, man. We're just trying to do everything this year. We're trying to have our names everywhere. We're not trying to be in the back. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely trying to be in front of everybody. We're trying to see this year, so that next year, you know what I'm saying, everything just keep on going. We ain't got to worry about starting it up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this year is about. We got something dropping soon.
Okay.
My man Kilford just dropped his mixtape.
Okay.
It's on Spinrilla, Kill for Fun, KILFUR.
Okay.
F-U-N. And I'm on that as well. Mo Moody got his mixtape coming soon. Jose Santana already got one on Spinrilla. It's called No Way Jose Part 1.
Okay.
And I got Slim Life on Spinrilla. You can check my name on Spinrilla, Slim Truey. SLIM-TRUY.
Okay.
Got a new track on there. My single Separated. So y'all definitely get that. The video coming this year.
Alright. Definitely, man. And I want to tip my hat off to you because I see major growth, and definitely I see so much drive. And the best thing you can be in this world today is being humble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You make a lot of sacrifices to do what you love, and also reality can kick your ass, but if you don't stay on top of it, you can lose everything, especially your hope. So, definitely for you and your artists, y'all stay on y'all grind and stay true to yourselves. If you need anything, you can always hit me up. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, let everybody know where they can find you at, checking out your music and whatnot.
Yeah, y'all can find me, especially y'all hit me up on Instagram, TRUEY_SG, SG for Slim Gang. I'm about to drop another site for my apparel coming soon, but
Okay.
you can find that on my Facebook. It's Slim Truey, the artist page.
Okay.
And YouTube, like I said, Slim Gang 365. Don't forget 365. Subscribe. Other than that, y'all just hit me up. I send y'all whatever y'all want to hear.
Definitely, I want to give a big shout out to my man Savon that's sitting in here with us. You know what I'm saying? YTE, shout out to DC.
Yeah,
I already know. So,
Yeah, man.
and definitely shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
K, man. All
For
day,
real.
man. All day.
I want to say shout out to everybody for my freshman year, because I swear, man, it's been a lot of people who've been knocked off, but it's a few of us that's still standing strong. So definitely respect that. And this is Cool Boy Jeffrey here with another dope interview, and we out here.
That's just the way.